So Saint reacted to my video of him crashing out, and on live stream today, it got really bad in terms of like his rebuttals just being absolute garbage, like not knowing what to say, having to look at chat to get comebacks. Like it was really bad, and even those comebacks were just like absolutely atrocious, right? And this is a guy that comes from like League of Legends, a game where people trash talk all the time. Obviously he can't handle it. Like it was really bad. This is nothing to me, right? There was a lot of like projecting in that live stream, and Rezi's covering a bit of this. I wasn't going to react to this, but I have to see this. This is about to be cinema.
And so this is why, ladies and gentlemen, I made a statement like this, because who the fuck cares?
Oh, that's Large Banana. I know that guy. If I need to watch a lore video or read the equivalent of a book in game and descriptions to understand a teaser, it isn't a good teaser, let alone an 8-minute one. Okay, that's referring to the Genshin shit, right? I'll be honest, that trailer, I don't even play Genshin anymore. I haven't played Genshin in like 2 years. That game, or that trailer was absolute cinema and had some like deep lore, whether you have been playing the game and understood it or not. But let's see what he has to say.
Units are mentioned in one sentence across a 3 to 4 to 5 hour quest.
Who cares about those 3 characters? People who love the lore of Genshin, yeah.
Because nobody's going to remember them months later.
Does nobody remember the months later? People still remember Istaroth when she was first mentioned in Time and Win World Quest back in Mondstadt 4 years ago, yeah. Yep.
That's why I said you need to watch a lore video, because that's where they actually get broken down more. That's why you got to read the book of in-game descriptions, because that's where the actual existence and the purpose of these characters is further reinforced. So you actually keep them top of mind. And that's the only way you will have remembered them, even if you are playing the main story quests, because there's hardly any mention of them at all. And that's the point. That's why I said the trailer's overrated. They showed a bunch of people that no one's actually going to know unless they have consumed an extraordinary amount of resources outside of the game.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Because believe me,
that's exactly why you got 50% like dislike ratio right there. That's such a bad take, bro. Oh my god.
I'm not going to consider artifact descriptions, item descriptions as part of the fucking game at this point, because you have to like go ahead and like comb through and read all of them and actually understand what's going on. That requires an outside level of analysis.
Like, this is just hating just to hate. Like, I don't even play the game anymore, but like I can at least acknowledge when I'm watching cinema. Like, oh my god, bro.
Analysis you don't get from regular gameplay.
Requires you to read and understand everything. It's connected to in Genshin. There's a reason why they made Nod cried to connect those lore ends, but you won't understand that. Elden Ring, who won Game of the Year, by the way, did that too, and people who play that game and read item descriptions learned about the lore / story, and even the community have theory videos. Yeah, it's very true. That's 100% true.
You have to like go ahead and like comb through and read all of them and actually understand what's going on. That requires an outside level of analysis.
Read, nigga! Read!
Boondocks. Oh, here we go. Loki and Rezi policing how I spend my money. It's just about the most fucking pathetic thing I've ever witnessed. Daddy didn't see it. Daddy didn't see it, so he said it again. And he said it again a few minutes later. Rezi and Loki both are policing him. My spending is fucking pathetic. Jesus Christ, and he worded it different because like Daddy didn't see it the first time. Holy. You clap back with your wallet? Guys, let's not forget, this is the same guy that says,
I do not want to become a drama channel.
There it is. And what did he do? What did he do? Immediately uploaded drama. Are we serious? We cannot be serious.
Arigato. You attempted to take the moral high ground and present yourself as objective right after nuking a video that was supposed to represent your so-called truth.
As ZZZ is only ever talked about with the intent to put a hit on it. You know, normally I don't think much about Saint being accused of not knowing how to play ZZZ, but when Caesar, the defense agent, is your aggregate for not doing any damage against this new boss in a heavily curated Yijuan advertisement put out by ZZZ creators, then maybe you really shouldn't be speaking on matters of endgame content.
Ooh, I'm so glad he got that clip because, like, he had so much energy, didn't he? He had so much bravado. What happened to that? You got that call, huh? You got that call, didn't you? Tough.
And then the excuse is, I wasn't in the right headspace. That's not how that works. This isn't a live stream where something slips out. There's a recording process, a review process, and an editing process. You had multiple opportunities to reflect, and yet you still hit publish. That's on you. Trying to lean on Kate or ALG's shield for your point is extremely disingenuous.
Kete himself even had a talk with Saint about power creep for an hour and a half without even losing his cool.
I mean, honestly, that talk, we went around in circles way too much. That's why I didn't upload.
And that's exactly what I just said. Did I not say that? Did I not say that? I said it fell on deaf ears. I was not lying. And Saint just confirmed that. There it is.
Guys,
Exactly. He didn't upload it because he didn't get the reaction he wanted from Kate.
That's why I didn't upload it. Because
You wanted Kate to blow up on him so he could, like, shit on the ZZZ community. Like, kudos to Kate for, like, not actually, like, biting right there. Like shout out to you.
Guys, she only does 30% ice res. He's acting like she does like 60%, 60 to like 80%. Regardless, it's still resisted. You're gonna build up less anomaly res, less frostfire buildup, which is gonna end up being less disorders. So your whole disorder argument gets dismantled right there. Fucking idiot, bro.
Saint would actually know that if you played ZZZ enough to understand. And he said, we don't know what we're talking about when it comes to ZZZ. Like, what? Are you serious, brother? Calm down. Pipe down.
Never forget, this started because there was a run that he watched on stream where someone used Caesar against the miasmic shield and she was shredding that bitch, and he completely ignored it and pushed the agenda that Yishuan is clearing this faster than any character in the game, and you have to have her or you lose.
I said one line about Yijuan. The narrative that's been spread is that
That's not even defending yourself. I said one line about Yishuan. He didn't even defend himself right there. Oh, wait. Is this the clip? Is this the clip? Oh, hold on.
Yijuan. The narrative that's been spread is that I apparently said, and it's not what I said, that you need Yijuan
That's not what he
to be
said.
able to clear these bosses. If you don't have her, you won't be able to clear. On the anniversary, they gave you a boss that only Yijuan can kill.
Oh, he said, yo, W evidence. Oh my God. Get shit on, you stupid bitch. Holy shit. Oh my God. You said it word for word and you claimed you didn't. Oh my God. Yo, W evidence. Holy shit. Defend that. Saint Glazers, curl bots, bad curl bots, like, defend that. Please defend that. Holy.
About Zenless Zone 0, the rampant shilling that's been done for the newest units, and the ever-growing difficulty of its endgame modes to the point where it's becoming more and more inaccessible unless you want to go ahead and play the game like it's a job, or just pull the newest units. I said one line about Yijuan, and now this character, without a fucking doubt, is, because holy...
One line, by the way. One line. Hold on. Let me move. Let me sit in the middle. One line. One line. That is not one line. Dude, there's just so many lies being called right now. It's crazy.
Holy moly. If this is what non-rupture agents are doing to its fucking shield. Let's just play it back one more fucking time because it's so egregious. Brother, you're cooked. Okay, let's see the Caesar ultimate, boys. Boom.
There it is. There it is.
That actually wasn't terrible.
Yo. You know why it's not terrible, right? You know why it's not terrible? Because that's how, that's the mechanic. That's how you shred miasma. That's how you do it, man. With, oh my God. Defensive assist ultimates. Jesus Christ. Or rupture.
I said one line about Yishuan.
Never forget, this started because there was a run that he watched on stream where someone used Caesar against the miasmic shield and she was shredding that bitch, and he completely ignored it and pushed the agenda that Yishuan is clearing this faster than any character in the game, and you have to have her or you lose.
Let's just play it back one more fucking time because it's so egregious. Brother, you're
Bro.
cooked. On the anniversary, they gave you a boss that only Yishuan can kill.
A ranks with level 20 B rank engines versus Miasma Priest 3-star deadly assault. And there it is.
On the anniversary, they gave you a boss that only Yishuan can kill. This guy needs to go outside.
Pauses the video, closes the tab, and proceeds to insult the CC because he was about to be proven wrong again, right? You see something like this and you immediately cope with, oh, you have to play 12 hours a day to be able to do this. Brother, what? These gacha games are not that hard. Calm down. Jesus Christ. We saw what happened when you played an actual hard game, Claire Obscure on expert difficulty. TECTONE wanted you to play that game. What happened? That lasted one stream and you quit. Stop it.
Time to go fill out a job application. It's time to start thinking about getting your GED.
Bro said GED. I have a bachelor's in graphic design.
This was it. This was it. He was looking and reading his chat to try to make a comeback. He was looking for a comment he could use. Oh my God, that's so bad, bro. That's so bad. Bro, I'll be honest. You're not built for this. You need to go back to like old SAINTONTAS and start making those guides. Oh, holy shit. You're actually not built for this. Holy, you are like really bad at defending yourself. That is crazy. You gotta look at chat, brother.
And now you're a VTuber.
Looks like Saint got something against VTubers, huh? Now that you're a VTuber, as if that's a wrong thing. Yeah, we're not gonna act like Phillian's like not one of the biggest VTubers on the planet. Like Iron Mouse isn't making like millions a year, you know? We're just gonna act like being a VTuber is just a horrible thing. When Saint himself started out as a VTuber, by the way. So, I mean, it's pot calling the kettle black. And then everyone that was like brigading my video that was like, you're hiding behind a VTuber model, when same name as my Twitch channel, leads to my Instagram, leads straight to my Twitch, and my Twitch VODs, which Saint showed on stream that have my face, I am handsome as fuck. You better calm down with that. You can't use that against me. You can't use that. You better look for something else.
That falls flat. That falls completely flat. I have a bachelor's in graphic design. Stop.
Bro, why is this guy bragging about a degree he's not using?
What do you mean I'm not using? Because it's still an accomplishment he did by himself or without help of others, you imbecile. There it is. Toto, when people accomplish something in life, but they're too proud and can brag about it. Yeah. So, oh man, I don't know if he's gonna cover. Maybe he will. Maybe he will. We'll see.
With you, bro? What the heck? You tripping, bro? You tripping?
The clip is so loud.
And then my YouTube was just essentially a VOD channel. Like all those like unlisted.
Who asked? A lot of people in this comment section.
Who asked is crazy. That's like when you have nothing to say to like rebuttal with. So you just, your go-to is who asked. That's so, oh man. I broke him. I broke him. Damn. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Who asked? I have to make a video today that I actually didn't really want to even make. Who asked? The narrative, who asked? We'll probably make a video on ZZZ 2.0 being an absolute fucking failure.
Who asked?
Who asked?
Who asked?
Because the majority of people have forgotten this game. Who asked?
Who asked?
Incredible video from the Billy Goat, bringing the receipts, showing that in fact, you did say a lot of those things. How's the like the credibility is, it's like an HP bar, right? It's getting ticked down every single time you get proven wrong. So eventually it's gonna hit 0. Who knows what's gonna happen then? But dismantling the biggest pussy I've ever met in my entire life. The rabbit hole always goes deeper, like with Saint in his chat being extremely racist, but maybe another day for that. I want to end this off on a more positive note. There's a video about a month ago from Gabi Maru named Take Care of Yourself. Right? I'll link this if you guys want to watch it. It's definitely important. Take care of yourself and protect your mental health. I personally see this as defending myself from someone who's clearly overcompensating with his insecurities and his micro penis. Call it whatever you want, right? But if you consider this drama, let me give you some advice. Prioritize yourself. Block any creators that mess with your peace. Out of sight, out of mind isn't just a saying. It's real and it works. Take care of yourself. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. For those of you that this doesn't affect, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.